talk to you today about makeup brushes. Now, people are probably gonna think, oh, why do you want to talk about makeup brushes? They're so self-explanatory, but a lot of people don't know which tools to use and when to use them. So I'm just gonna be going over the tools that you need for certain to do certain things. I'm going to be showing you what each brush is for and the types of brushes that you can use to do certain things on your face. Let's get started. Okay, I'm gonna start with the eye makeup brushes that you can use for different things, in which you should use to apply different eyeshadows in different places, eyeliner, to fill in your brows, the whole shebang. Okay, so let's start with eyeliner brushes. These are your eyeliner brushes. Okay, so these are your eyeliner brushes. These brushes are really pointy, so you can use them to apply wax gels, like liquid eyeliners, not liquid eyeliners, but gel liners. They're great because they're very precision and very pointy, and these are Sigma brushes that I got from the kit. It just came with a small one and just the regular size. This is the E05. So yeah, these brushes are what you're gonna use to apply your gel liners. Let's move on to brow pencils. Have like an angle to them. Well, they're called small angle brushes, but these can be used for gel liners as well, or you can just use them in your brows, like right here, to apply your eyebrow powders and whatever you use, or you can use them for your gel liners, whatever. I'm sure some of you have seen this. It's just like a brow and lash definer. You can comb your lashes out with this little comby part, and then the brush works great to just comb your eyebrows out. Like if you're just going to comb them, you just want to leave them like that, you don't want to fill them in or anything, this is going to give them that nice shape. Or if you're starting to fill your eyebrows in and then you just want to start this and then shade them in, this is just going to get all the tangles out of your eyebrows. Another thing that I use is a spoolie. The lash comb again, and then it just has like a kind of like a mascara wand, and this is great to just comb your eyebrows out. This is better than the brush actually. Now this is kind of a funny brush. It's called a pencil brush, and it has like a very compact kind of dome top to it. And you can use this for like in your crease if you want to apply the color like very pigmented at first. You can wet the brush and just apply it to the crease, and then you can blend it out with a blending brush, which I will show you what a blending brush is. But this is just a pencil brush. You can use it on your lower lash line to apply like dark powder if you want to go for a smoky look. So they're just great for the crease, getting that color packed on, or the lower lash line for the smoky look. It's going to be great for a cut crease. If you don't know what a cut crease is, you can look it up on the internet, and it's just like a really defined crease. This works great for that. Then you have your concealer brushes. These are to apply your concealer, but I don't use that because I use a beauty blender, which I will show you too. I use these to just trace around my eyebrow. If I want like a defined kind of clean look, you can use concealer to trace around your eyebrow, or you can just use them as your lid pencils. Like you can use this to apply eyeshadow on your lid. But yeah, they're great to just get into those eyebrows and make them look really nice, like you just got them waxed or something. You can apply concealer and then just go over around your eyebrows, you know. Let's move on to what goes on the lid. Okay, so this is the Sigma large shader brush. It's the E60, and it's kind of flat, so that's great for just packing on color onto your lid. It's just gonna work really good for just getting that color all over the lid. You can use it at your brow bone. This is just gonna be your universal eyeshadow brush. Probably wouldn't be as great for blending the colors in the crease, but it's really good for just all over the lid, your inner tear duct, by your brow bone. It's great. Then I have another one from Eco Tools. Don't feel like you need to purchase really expensive makeup brushes. You can do anything. You can get them at Walmart. This is Eco Tools. I got it from Walmart. It's really good. This is just an all over lid shader brush. You can wet your brushes at first if you want to get it really pigmented, like get that eyeshadow really on there. It's going to stand out if you wet your brushes first. Or you can use Fix Plus, which you get from MAC. You just spray it on the brush and then just apply the color on, and it's going to pack really well. I have another Estee Lauder eyeshadow brush, and then I have an eye shading brush. You can use this in the crease to just have your defined crease. Sometimes I use it up by my brow bone. They're just really great brushes. And let's move on to face brushes. Okay, here's your foundation brush. Now I have one from Sigma. It's this foundation F60. I don't use this for my foundation. I actually use it just to pack in my setting powder under my eyes and on my nose and my T-zone. But you can use it for foundation. You would apply the foundation on the back of your hand like normal and take the foundation brush and just go like that. Mix it out like that. Yeah, you can use this for foundation. Some people use their hands, but I find that if you have a brush, it's gonna come out more airbrush looking. And moving on to the thing that I use for foundation, this is the Duo Fiber F50 brush by Sigma. And this is just a great brush because it has two different types of bristles. It has like the more coarse bristles that you see on usual brushes, and then it has like really gentle, I don't know what they would call this, but other bristles like together. So if you mix it together with your foundation like that and I can't talk, and then just move it in a circular motion, it's gonna leave your face looking really airbrushed and you're just gonna have a really nice finish. So these are two foundation brushes that you can use. I never use this for foundation, but it is good for foundation as well. But this is the one that most people use. So again, just swirl it, apply your foundation like that. With this one, just, you know, your foundation like that. So let's talk about powder brushes. These are the powder brushes that I have. I have one from Eco Tools, and then I have large powder F30 from Sigma. Now this is just one that you can use for like translucent powder, finishing powder, whatever. You can use this if you don't use foundation. You can use it just to apply like compact powder, whatever. You could use these for blush as well, bronzers. I find that with powder brushes, they don't really have a specific thing. Like you can use them for powder, but you can also use them for finishing powder, blushes, bronzers, you know. So powder brushes. So now I'm going to talk about blush brushes. Blush brushes. So near my eye. What would you use to apply your brush? Your blush. Okay, so let's talk about blush brushes. Okay, so this is what I use for my blush brush. You can just use powder brushes to apply blush, but you know, sometimes people use like rounder, more compact brushes to apply blush, but you can use whatever. Okay, so moving on to bronzer blushes. I can't talk. Okay, bronzer blushes. Bronzer brushes. I'm not gonna say brushes anymore. I'm just gonna say the product, and that's how it's gonna flow, okay? Bronzer. Let's move on to bronzer. What would I use to apply my bronzer? Okay, so when I apply my bronzer, I'm usually doing a contour routine. That is just gonna make your face look slimmer. So I use large angle contour. Take your bronzer, apply circle motion, you know. This is really gonna contour your face nice. It's gonna give you a slimmer look to your face. And when I really wanna get in there, I start off with this. Or sometimes I use this. I just started using this again today. So you take your bronzer, suck in your face. It's gonna give you that really nice, see that line there right there? You know, makes my face look slimmer. It's gonna give you that nice slim appeal to your face. Slim appeal, slim look to your face. Another thing is the 109 by MAC. This is a contour brush. Yeah, small contour brush. It's really compact, so if you want that nice line, you know, that nice contour to your face, you take this bronzer, suck in, then you can blend out with these. So after I apply, you know, circular motion, drop in everything. After I apply that, then I take this and I just kind of blend it out. You know, or you can just use this to contour your face. Doesn't really matter. And then I take my large powder brush and I just blend it out even more. What else do we have here? Oh, blending brushes for your eyes. I'm so confused and so mixed up here. But let's get to it. Okay. So, where are you at, bitch? The one I dropped, of course. So, for blending your crease color, and your crease is right here, okay? It's like, you know, that wrinkle in the middle of your eye. So when you want to like blend, you know, some crease, like a transition color would be like a soft brown or something. Like if you're doing a smoky eye, it would be like soft brown or something, you know, like that. Also use these to contour your nose and slim out your nose, you know, like give you that fake nose job. So you're gonna take like a bronzer or something and just contour your nose. So you know, that's what I use these blending brushes for. You know? Okay. So yeah, I think we're all done with this video. It's just a short little tutorial about what I use my brushes for, what you can use your brushes for. Oh, and I forgot the beauty blender. It's not a brush, but this is great. It's a little sponge. You can use it to apply your foundation or your concealer. I use it for concealer. You take it like that. Make sure it's wet when you use it because it is a sponge, so if it's not wet, it's just gonna suck up all the product. But if it's wet, it's just gonna blend it really nicely and you leave your skin looking airbrushed. And that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see anything else, just comment below and I'll try to get it up for you guys. Like, subscribe, comment, whatever you want to do. Please subscribe. Have a nice day. I love you guys. See you next time.